The value of experience. Now that I'm an old man, I sometimes underestimate the experience that I've had, the lessons that I've learned, and the value of that in passing them on to people I mentor. And an example of that was last week. I have not talked to Sean of Podcast Sean in a while. We've exchanged some emails, but haven't talked to him. And so, out of the blue, he asked if he could talk to me, and I said, sure. We got on a phone call, and he told me that he was going after a $25 million deal, that shared the details of that deal with me. The seller had said that his business has become a hot commodity. He has several people who are trying to buy it. He wants a big chunk of cash down, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So Sean said, how do you think I ought to go about this? And we talked about strategies that would work. We also talked about the fact that sometimes sellers don't tell you the truth, amazing as that would sound. And so we came up with a strategy. We basically incorporated a takeaway in that as well, which is really effective a lot of times. So Sean, Thursday night, called me, and he said, might have been Friday, and he said, just called. I picked up the phone, and he said, Bruce, yeah, I'm starting to learn that when I listen to you, it works out. Well, it doesn't work out all the time, but it works out a lot more than it doesn't work out. And so he shared with me what he had done in terms of strategy, how he had manipulated the situation to his benefit. Manipulation's not a bad word. And how he got the seller that had a hot commodity with tons of buyers to sign an LOI. And that LOI was purchase price of $25 million. And a 100%, made my voice crack saying that, the 100% seller finance, $25 million purchase price, 100% seller finance. Not a small accomplishment. So, it reminded me that yes, there are some things and I'm reminded of this often, that I have learned along the way, same as when you put a board of directors together, there's experience in that board, so use it. Would that have turned out for Sean, and again, this is Sean of Podcast Sean fame, the same if he had done it? I don't know about that, but he didn't think so. He said, when I impacted the seller with the techniques and strategy we talked about, it worked out. The heavy lifting was done by him, to be clear, but he knew what he had to do, which is important. So yes, there is some value, whether it's in the dream team, whether it's in the lessons I've learned, in paying attention to that and implementing them. I mentioned that there are some VIP spots opening. The new VIP group will start in early April, and there are a couple of group coaching spots open. So I sent an email recently on that. Take a look at that if you're interested. Go over to brucewhipple.com and take a look at group coaching and VIP. If you look at the VIP, it'll say sold out. Don't pay attention to that. I just don't want to accept money until I'm sure that the person is a good fit. Now, if you're struggling on how to get started, I, in fact, put together some conversation starters. They are free. Just go over to brucewhipple.com and grab the free class if you want to go there directly. Go to brucewhipple.com/free course. brucewhipple.com/free course. But remember the value of experience, whether it's me, whether it's your team, whoever it is. But you don't have to dream these solutions, strategies, tactics, etc. yourself. Rely on people who have been there, done that, and I'd encourage you to do that as often as you can. And I think you're going to find, and I would encourage you to remember this, that those things will serve you much better and have you avoid a lot of mistakes and save you a lot of money and, more importantly, save you a lot of time.